What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I'm LotusAsakura, the one who never knows best, and in today's video, bringing you guys some more Bleach Rebirth of Souls reactions, breakdown, analysis, kind of whatever lightly. Not really that much of a breakdown, but reaction more than anything, honestly. We got some catching up to do. We actually have 4 character trailers to take a look at today, and also, we're not too far removed from the actual release of this game, man. I'm looking forward to it. I'm really hoping that the game is fun and that I actually enjoy it and creating content for it and everything like that, because I really want to believe in these anime games, but most anime games don't give me a whole lot to believe in these days. But anyway, we got 4 trailers to take a look at. We're going to start it off with Shuhei. However, the latest one is the greatest one. I normally wait till we have 3 of these saved up, but I realized I accidentally waited an extra week, so we got 4. But I ain't going to lie to you, it was kind of worth it. It was kind of worth it. I haven't seen the trailer. I just seen who the character is. Yeah, she probably in the thumbnail, y'all. I mean, yeah, you know what type of time we all. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. We got Shuhei Hisagi coming up first. Oh, make sure we got audio. Okay, we got audio. We cool. So, go ahead, take a look. I think Shuhei is like a low-key fan favorite, right, in Bleach. He's just so cool, just design-wise, and just like his demeanor and personality and everything like that. I think he's a pretty dope character. I'm noticing we're getting a lot more of these characters that have like their own individual meters and stuff like that. All right, so he's got some auto. Oos. All right, what the Awakening looking like? Reverse fate. Sheesh. I don't think I've ever seen any anime character ever with a weapon like Hisagi's before, to be honest. All right, cool. Go ahead and run it back. Go ahead and read all of this. You guys know I always like to play through these trailers twice each. Once just to like kind of take in the visuals and animation, and then I go back and then we actually take a look at what all the text says. So the almighty lieutenant of Squad 9 who excels in all Zanken Soki techniques, he becomes stronger by accepting his fears. I kind of paste that weirdly, but you know what I'm saying.
I'll show you true fear.
So, up first, we have the fear accumulation. Hisagi's fear will be accumulated by the destruction of the Konpaku or being in the awakening state. The more fear is accumulated, the more damage will increase and the performance of some moves will change. Okay. Then we have spiritual pressure move 1. So we have Shakuho Sokatsui Haien. Man, they be. Oh wait, no. These are 3 separate moves. Okay, hold on. I didn't even realize that. I thought it was just all one crazy move. So okay, yeah. So it changes depending. Well, it says it right here. I could just read it right. Depending on the amount of fear you have accumulated, Kido that Hisagi will fire changes from Shakaho Katsui to Haien. The performance will increase according to the change. Okay, so it's still essentially the same attack. It's just literally levels to it where it just gets stronger with each one. It still looks the exact same, basically. I mean, the color changes and it looks like the size of the blast changes, but it's still essentially the same. Then we have a warrior's poise. Take a counterattack stance with his arms ready. Excuse me. By being attacked during the stance, Hisagi will turn to the opponent's back and attack and activate Suzuri Raiden and follow up as a follow-up attack. Since the damage will increase depending on the amount of the accumulated fear, it can be a reversal move at the end of the battle. Very dope. And then we have his awakening, of course.
This will be over very soon.
So his awakening. Some actions will change by releasing Shikai Kaizenshini. The move of the flash attack will change, gaining Hisagi the means of mid-range attack. Although the increasement of the performance is not high, it will show his high potential when including the enhancement of the accumulated fear. So his awakening doesn't, based on what it says here, doesn't give him like the greatest power boost, but that in combination with his fear probably makes him decently strong. Got it. So his awakening might feel a little bit lackluster if you don't have enough fear built up prior to actually using the awakening. Characterized by overall easy to control actions that are strong against projectiles. So this is a character that I could see myself using as like a pocket character, honestly, just because they say he's simple to play and he's good against projectiles. And I like having a character that is really good at dealing with like zoning and the like. And I don't know, obviously, how strong zoning and projectiles will be in this game. But if he's a character that deals with that very well, he might be a character I play on the side from time to time. So there we have Shuhei. Now let's go ahead and jump into the next trailer. This time we have Ikkaku Madarame. So let's go ahead and get into that one next. Mr. Bald Boy himself, Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean. It's the third seed of Squad 11. There you go.
Let's see who's luckier.
Okay. Looks like he's gonna be a character with a decent amount of range, considering his weapon.
I'll send you flying.
Okay.
What the heck? Here I come.
The Bankai kind of clean. I ain't gonna lie to you. That looks a lot cooler than his regular booster. I mean, at most characters, Bankai looks way cooler than the regular booster. I guess it's not really saying too much, you know what I mean? All right, let's go ahead and run it back. Take a little closer look, see what all this is talking about. So, third seed of Squad 11, he is the luckiest man in the Soul Society and capable of overcoming superior opponents in close range combat.
Let's see who's luckier.
So, signature move, we have Slayer Stance. Ikaku takes a lowered stance where he can initiate 3 types of attacks by inputting additional buttons. The attacks are a powerful sweep attack, a rush attack that closes the distance rapidly, and a counter attack that parries an opponent's attack, making the Slayer Stance an important situational move. Let's run it back and take a look at that. He's a stance character. That's interesting. I tend to like stance characters in fighting games. Like I've played like Yuzuriha and Under Night. I play Hwarong, obviously, in Tekken. And I mean Reina as well, who also has a few stances. So stance characters are something that I tend to gravitate toward. They're not like my most like played or like favorite archetype, but I do tend to play those characters from time to time. So Ikaku probably not a character I see myself playing a ton, but you know, it seems interesting enough. There are several characters in the game that I do want to check out. Special pressure move 2, watch closely. For a certain period of time, Ikaku becomes inspired, allowing him to fight with more energy. While watch closely is active, the performance of the signature move Slayer Stance and the spiritual pressure move, It's My Lucky Day, are enhanced. Okay. Let's see. Okay. And then obviously for his awakening, we have his Bankai, where he gets just a little bit flashier with his regular moveset, you know what I'm saying? Big old blades coming through. By Ikaku releasing Bankai Ryumon Hozokimaru, the Ryumon gauge appears, and the more the gauge turns red, the more damage it inflicts on the opponent. The Ryumon gauge accumulates energy when attacking an opponent or receiving damage from an opponent. So you're building up gauge by getting hit or hitting something. Then that's it for Ikaku. Wide variety of attacks and strong at close range fights. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Then next up, we have Nanoitara. Go ahead and jump into that one. All the Iran cards have been pretty cool, I would say, for the most part, even though I'm not the biggest fan of Ayuri.
Are you scared?
That boy got a face over there. Hey, you leave Nelliel alone. You leave her alone. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Get him, Nelliel. Uh-oh. His awakening kind of fire. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Yeah, he's gonna have ridiculous range. Man, getting in on that character is gonna be pretty annoying, I imagine. Once he's awakened, yeah, that seems like it's gonna be a pain in the ass to deal with. I ain't gonna lie to you. Alright, so we got the Quinta Espada Noitra. The Quinta Espada, he's obsessed with strength and aims to become the strongest. How'd that work out for him? He uses frontal attacks and relies on his Hierro to destroy his opponents.
Are you scared?
Also, I just realized I don't think I watched much of the Bleach dub ever. So in these trailers, I'm hearing like some of these characters' English voices for the first time. Well, to be fair, I didn't watch that much of the Bleach anime back in the day. Like I read the manga, so you know, there's some voices I just never heard at all. There's some characters who I've never heard them speak. Now that I think about it, A signature move, Hiedo. Gain the block stock by taking the stance. Armor is added to flash attack and special flash attack, allowing the attacker to interrupt the opponent's attack. The stock is consumed by using it once or by being attacked. Okay. Then we have Guillotina, a move that uses a scythe that slams down with great force. It will change into the unblockable attack by holding down the input. If you charge it, it becomes unblockable. Looks like you had to charge it up for quite some time though. I don't really know how you'd manage to set that up without getting hit. I guess if like you knock somebody back and then you charge it up and then, but can you hold the input or does it automatically release after a set period of time? Like can you hold it like indefinitely or I don't know. Special pressure move 2, don't run away in fear now. Attack by kicking up with the right foot. When the attack lands to the opponent, Nanoitaro will slash with the scythe and activate Seto as a follow-up attack. This move is unblockable and will cause a large amount of damage, but the attack's reach is short. Unblockable? I don't know, man. The range on that didn't look too bad. So is the actual kick itself unblockable? Or well, yeah, it's that like I mean, you're obviously up close, but is it slow? Maybe it didn't look that slow either. Well, he was already like he was already kind of in a stance. Like if we go back, and I take this back frame by frame. So let's just go back and then I'll pause and then go frame by frame. No, this is Guillotine. There we go. You see, he's already in stance, like at a stance, like he's charging up or something here, I guess. But I mean, the hitbox looks pretty decent to me. I don't know, man. It says it's got short range, but running blockable. I don't know. He might be kind of annoying. And it says it causes a large amount of damage. I don't know, man. That looked kind of powerful to me. Huh. It seems that his kit is built around unblockable. He's got a charge unblockable, a regular unblockable, and he probably gets even more in his awakening. So, Nanoitaro's performance is enhanced by releasing Santa Teresa with Resurrección. Nanoitaro's abilities will not change significantly, but will increase the power that will make reversals more likely to succeed. Okay. I don't know, man. That second unblockable, could be, I don't know, it might be kind of slow. Maybe he does have to charge it up or be in a stance or whatever for it, but it looked pretty deadly. I ain't gonna lie to you. And then last but certainly not least, we have the one I'm the most excited to see and the one you're probably the most excited to see. TYBW. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let me just get cozy and take a seat. Let me just sit back and admire the visuals on this one. You know what I mean?
I'll hunt you down. Time for a purge.
She's so... Oh! Aura gauge? Oh, she's already the main. She's already the main.
Piercing through.
Oh, she actually looks kind of sick. Like, legitimately. I don't know, we got another contender for characters I want to play. All jokes aside, the freeze frame.
I'll end it here. Hunt. Tiburon.
Hey man, say man. Hey. Yeah. She's so fire. She's so fire. All right, run it back. Run it back. She, alright, bruh. Alright, bruh. Ooh. Alright, Trace a spotter whose goal is to have a world without sacrifices. She becomes stronger the more she attacks enemies in a combo. Oh. Okay. Also, her blade is super dope. So, Aura Gauge accumulates when Haribel's attacks lands on the opponent. When the gauge accumulates over 50%, the attacking power increases, and the performance of each move will be enhanced. The gauge will gradually decrease when the attack doesn't land for a certain time. So, it's the more she starts attacking, the more damage it starts doing. So, okay, I like that ability. And if you don't constantly keep attacking, then the gauge decreases on its own. I like her animations. So, Spiritual Pressure move 1, Ola Azul. A long-range attack that charges the spiritual pressure to the blade and then fires. The damage is not great, but is useful to accumulate the aura gauge and to keep foes at bay from a distance. So if you have somebody trying to zone you out or play keep away, you can fire off a projectile to keep getting your gauge up. You have Spiritual Pressure move 2, I'll show you. A triple strike combo move that executes a large rising slash. The aura gauge can be greatly accumulated if it lands, but can be guarded, so you must be careful when to activate. So it's probably like very punishable on block, is what I'm assuming here, with the way that they worded that. And then we have her incredible awakening.
I'll end it here. Hunt. Tiburon.
Tiburon. Alibel's performance is enhanced by releasing Tiburon with Resurrection. By increasing attack performance, it would be easier to push through the opponent. Also, Alibel's weapon will change from a dagger to a longsword, and the reach will extend, making the option extend to mid-range. Yeah. Yeah, she's gonna be in the rotate. She gonna be in the rotation for sure. Gunnar jokes aside, though, I do actually genuinely like her moveset, so she does look like a character that I wouldn't mind playing. So you can expect to see me trying her out at some point, whether that's on stream or in videos. The tier Haribel, characterized by overwhelming, unrelenting attacks that will leave the opponent no time to rest. One more month, man. March 21st, today is what, the 18th as I'm recording this, or a month and 3 days away from this game releasing. And then in July, we actually have Hunter x Hunter and Impact. That release date got announced the other day at the EVO Awards. You know, I've been seeing, well, we'll get into that in another video. But yeah, man, Bleach Rebirth of Souls coming soon. We're basically a month away, and fingers crossed, man. I be wanting these games to succeed. I want them to be good, and hopes are high. Hopes are high, expectations are low. Trying to keep them tempered, you know what I mean? Hopes are high, expectations are low. But y'all let me know, man, how y'all feeling, what you thinking. Are you looking forward to Bleach Rebirth of Souls? How you feeling about these characters? What character are you the most interested in so far? And yeah, man, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Hit this video with a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already, so you can stay tuned for all the awesome content I'm bringing you. And with all that being said, that's pretty much all I have for today. Remember, nothing can happen until you swing the bat. Later.